Hi, I'm Lincoln Dameris with Board Game Geek, and I'm here with Christian Waters of Osprey Games, and he's going to show us Shahrazad.
Shahrazad is it's a tile placement game. It can be played singular or as a co-op, a two-person co-op game, which is one of the reasons I love it. The other reason I love it is that the art is just so beautiful. It's the art's from Japan. It's by an artist named Kotori Nico.
Really gorgeous.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. When I play the game, I keep hoping she's going to do like a kid's book I can buy too.
Yes, you can totally see that. It looks amazing.
So the idea is that you are going to help Shahrazad tell the best story she can, so that her king will be pleased and let her live. Because if you know the story of Shahrazad, she tells 1,001 stories. And what pleases the king is two things. One is that if tiles of the same color are touching, because that will help your score. And there's 4 colors. There's reds, there's yellows, there's blues, and let's see, there's a black, and there are blacks. Okay, so as you lay the tiles, you want to try to have them touch.
Adjacent to.
Yes,
okay.
But what you really want is to have the numbers flow from left to right. So you want the lower numbers here and the larger numbers to the right, because as you tell the story, for instance, you're going to want it to flow. So to go 2, 3, 15, 16 is good.
Right.
But to go 2, 3, 16, 15 is very bad. It breaks the story. And when you break the story, at the end of when we lay down all our tiles, you're going to flip over any tile that breaks the story. You're going to flip over everything in that storyline, and these are going to be deducted from your points.
Okay.
So it's good to keep in mind as you lay the tiles. And there are 2 ways that you can lay the tiles. You can put them at the top, on the bottom.
Right.
If you put them to the side, they have to be in the middle, between. But I could lay it like this if I wanted. When you play the 2-person game, you can create a column that's no more than 3 cards.
Okay.
If you're playing singular solitaire, you can do 4. But otherwise, for us, it would just be 3. And what'll happen is each of us will have 2 tiles in our hand, let's say, and you play them wherever you can. So if I got a 4, that would be great, because it's 2, 4, 16, so that works, and the 2 tiles are touching. And you can also replace. So if I said, let's see, I don't like that 16, I'm going to replace it with the 15 because it's red, and then the reds would touch. I put the 15 down.
What happens to the one that you pull?
It goes into my hand.
Okay.
And I pull another one from the draw pile.
Okay.
Then on my next turn, I have to play 2 cards. Make up you pulled in, and you do like that.
So you're hoping that you'll have the right stuff to really make it work out sequentially.
Yes.
And then on the bottom, these are the values that each one of the.
Yes, those numbers at the bottom shows you how many tiles are in each group, and the number of each of those tiles. So, for instance, if I was playing something like this, and I wanted to think, I want to try to put a red between the 3 and the 15. You can look and say, oh, there's a 6 and a 10.
So you got a little bit of chance.
Yeah, you got a little bit. It allows you to play a little bit of strategy. And the co-op part comes because when you can't show your friend your hand, but if I say, okay, I want to play the 20, where should we play the 20? And in fact, I love playing with my 10-year-old daughter because we have conversations around this. Or you can say things like, I hope if you get to 6 of the 10, let's put it there, or let's build this way. So you really kind of talk it through this way.
So it's cooperative in that manner, but there's still a singular winner?
No. What you'll do is you'll play out all the tiles, however they work out. Go through all the tiles, let's say, and I'm just kind of slapping these down. Oh, look, there's a 6 that we were looking for.
So you can leave a hole like that?
Yeah, you can, although that'll cost you points at the end.
Okay, so you're hoping to make sure you get that line.
So the tableau actually stretches out, and it's organic too. It's one of the fun things. This is how it grows, because you can play it that way, you can play it this way. And then what you would do is you would go through and you would look for where a story is broken. So the 17 is 18. Let's do it this way. Let's do it.
I was going to say, it looks good to me.
And then you would flip that card over.
Right.
You would look around the storyline that hinges on that.
And then break
those up.
Yikes.
All right. And then you would count the tiles that are left according to which color has the most in that group. So this would be, we got 5, that would be 5 points, and that would be 1, 6. Okay. Then what you do is you take these tiles out of the game completely. We pick a column we want to start with, let's say that one. Shuffle up the rest of the cards, and we go to round 2. And then we have these scoring cards It's tiles, and they actually tell you what the score is. So, for instance, if you get a 0 to 4, for instance, I don't know if you can see that one. There you go. Your score is. Were you even telling the story? But if you get more than 35 points, it's. I'm not crying. You're crying.
Okay.
So that helps you rank out how well you told the story to play.
This was quite under rehearsed. Great.
I like to play this with my child. I play with my wife, and I even don't tell my boss, but I keep a set on my desk at work because when I need a little break, a 10, 15-minute break, I'll just pull these out and deal with it. Because it's enough thought to be interesting, and the art is just so gorgeous. It's very calming, kind of, I find.
That's great.
So that's Shahrazad. Goes on sale on May 23rd.
Great.
And thank you very much.
How much retail?
$20.
Okay. Well,
At very reasonable price.
yeah, no kidding. Thanks, Christian.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
All right.